Give me a test.
Check 1, 2. Test 1, 2.
Keep going.
Check 1, 2. Test 1, 2. You are looking live. You're watching us live.
Check 1, 2.
You are looking live at Christmas on Commercial.
You're watching us live.
Test 1, 2. Check 1, 2. We are in beautiful downtown Lebanon.
Test 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Where's that coming from? We are in beautiful downtown.
Test 1, 2.
I'm getting feedback. Where's that coming from? Keep on the top again.
Check 1, 2. Test 1, 2. You are looking live at beautiful downtown Lebanon. We have waited long time for this one. I'm talking about Christmas on Commercial 2024.
I found it.
Okay.
All right. Are you ready to make your debut? Test 1, 2. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to get this live started. My name is Ryan Shearer with Lebanon Now. We are down here on Christmas on Commercial. Brian Thompson, he is going to be the man tonight. He's going to be taking over all hosting duties for tonight. So we're going to, let's go back to overlays. That's not exactly what I wanted to happen here. But we are going to find him real quick. And we're just going to go to overlay. We're going to turn that on. That one off. Oops, that one off. And you are live, Brian. Smooth as butter.
All right. I'm ready. Okay, they gave me the green light. I am ready to go. Brian Thompson here. It's exciting. It's the night you've all been waiting for, ladies and gentlemen. I'm talking Christmas on Commercial 2024. The excitement here, the anticipation has been building all year long, and here we are. So thank you for joining us wherever you are all over the world. We're streaming globally, so we thank you for joining us tonight. Thank Lebanon Now for making this all possible. Of course, Lake Regional Health System, our key sponsor, they have contributed to Downtown Lebanon to bring you Christmas on Commercial again. We're going to have an exciting night. The lighted UTV parade, it's upcoming. If you've never seen one of these, ladies and gentlemen, you're in for a treat right here tonight, totally live from beautiful downtown Lebanon. We're also going to have various special guests. We have a lot to talk about. So much going on in the community, so much going on right here in downtown Lebanon. You got to be part of it. I'm so excited here with the anticipation of what's to come, the lighted UTV parade. But don't just think about that. It's a great event. We're excited about it. But go up and down Commercial Street. Go all over downtown Lebanon. We're going to have stuff. It's going on now. It's been going on. It's still going on. And you do not want to miss it. You want to be a part of all the excitement. Go. Olaf is here. We have different businesses have special events all through downtown Lebanon. I'm excited to be a part of it. We're going to have great guests coming up, as I mentioned. So don't you dare go anywhere. They used to say, don't change that channel. Are you crazy? Don't change that channel. You want to be with us all night long right here in beautiful downtown Lebanon for Christmas on Commercial, the sixth event, the sixth Christmas on Commercial, third lighted UTV parade. It's going to be exciting. We have people walking behind us here. I may even just have to grab one of them out of the crowd and talk to them on the air. You never know what's going to happen here. That's the fun part about being live. You never know what's going to happen. So I'm fired up. I am so thrilled to be here. Let's talk. Just look around. Look and gaze around. We have hay rides going on up and down the street, up and down Commercial Street. If you haven't taken advantage of that, be sure to jump on that hay ride. Go see the entire block, all the blocks of downtown Lebanon. Shout out to Miss Sarah Hanks. She's off camera. We'll be talking to her at some point later tonight. She does a fantastic job in beautiful downtown Lebanon, working so hard to make the things you see happen here tonight all year long, all kinds of events. First Friday, that was just last Friday. Now we're on the second Friday. It's Friday the 13th, and we're celebrating Christmas on Commercial. Man, I may have to have some medical attention out here. Thankfully, thank you, Lake Regional, for sponsoring this event. They're here in case something happens to me. I'm in good shape. That's what happens. You get fired up. It gets cold. The hearts get warmed. You want to have a good time. So I'm ready. Anytime we can get some guests going on here and see what's happening. Ryan, my man, he is running the show from behind the scenes.
Absolutely. You are infectious, my friend. I hope everybody shares your excitement. Make sure that everybody at home knows they can like, comment, share. We got somebody watching those.
That's exactly right.
Right.
Yeah, we want to make sure, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't done so already, like this, share it, get the word out, call somebody, call a friend, text somebody. A little texting. Nobody calls anybody anymore. We text. So text somebody. Tell them Downtown Lebanon is the place to be. If you're within driving distance, if you get here, join us. If you can't, stay on. Stay on the broadcast. Watch us totally live right here on Lebanon Now. Going to be great. Thank you to Ozark Fiber as well for being able to make sure our Wi-Fi connection works well. We're going to bring in a special guest here right now, and come on over, Chief. Come on over. Chief Jerry Harrison. Now, you're not here, Chief Jerry Harrison, to my left, ladies and gentlemen. You're not here to lock me up or anything like that, are you?
No, I thought you were down here getting ready to start a wrestling match. You're bringing the energy tonight.
That's some other guy. I don't know. That must be the twin or something. There's other Brian Thompsons out there. We won't talk about that, but anyway. All right.
How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic, Chief. So it's your first one. What do you think? What do you think about the atmosphere? This is the type of thing we talk about when you're looking at a job. You're still new. You're still under the new category relatively as police chief here in town. You're looking at a community. You're wanting to find a place. They're telling me I'm sorry. Apologize, everybody. Yeah, I'm a little bit fired up tonight, if you can't tell. But Chief, let's talk a little bit about it. When you come to a town, when you're looking for a new job or looking around for an opportunity, a new place, a new hometown to choose, some things like this are actually pretty attractive, aren't they, for a family and being able to do things like this?
Oh, yeah, this is a hoot. Downtown's beautiful right now. Lebanon's always beautiful. The country around Lebanon's beautiful. The lake area is beautiful. All the outdoors and nature stuff, and then all the entertaining opportunities in the community with the retail and all the exciting business going on. Even on a typical day of the week, any time of the year, I love being in Lebanon. But this is really special.
It's awesome.
The community's lit up the downtown. I'm looking forward to seeing the UTVs go by. I hear it's a big deal.
It's amazing. I'm not going to spoil the surprise because you need to experience it for yourself. It's unbelievable when you see it. It's like being the thing we always say is like you're a part of a Hallmark movie. It's unbelievable, that atmosphere, that vibe it gives you. And I do want to thank you guys, your team. You guys do a wonderful job helping make sure these events go off without a hitch. From your perspective, it takes a village, as they say, to put an event like this on, because you guys have to work with Sarah and others at the city to align streets and work on things of that nature. So thank you guys for all you do from that security and that safety standpoint.
Well, it's a pleasure to serve the community of Lebanon. The citizens support us so much. When we have events like this, the organizations that put on the events they know what they're doing. They do a great job. Then, of course, all the men and women that I work with that sacrifice their evenings and nights, holidays, and weekends to serve you. They're a top shelf bunch of folks. I love coming into work every day. They're just wonderful people. You've never met a better bunch of folks if you haven't had an opportunity to have a positive engagement with the Lebanon Police Department. I encourage you to introduce yourself to us, any of our team, when you see us around downtown or you see us at a restaurant or as long as we're not engaged in some kind of interesting activity, come over and say hi.
Fantastic. Well, Chief, thank you so much for your time and coming by and joining us, and keep up the good work and enjoy your first Christmas on commercial in the lighted UTV parade here in a little bit.
Well, thanks for having me on, awesome. Brian. It's an honor. You guys have a great
job.
time
Thank
tonight.
you, sir. Appreciate it, man. Chief Jerry Harrison there, ladies and gentlemen. He's doing a fantastic job as our chief of police. He's still relatively new, just several months in now, getting acclimated to the community. Leadership Lebanon, he's involved in that. Speaking of leaders, to my left, coming into your screen in just a moment, will be a good friend of mine, Miss Jamie Johansson. Come on down.
Woo!
Jamie.
It's exciting.
Jamie, think about this. Let's rewind time just a little bit. Remember, not that long ago, we were actually in the Hive, before it was the Hive, when it was still a vision, a dream, and we were talking about things like this right here tonight.
I was
it's
sitting
here.
in my car in this parking lot in 2019, November of 2019, and I said, hey, Brian, I have a dream. I want to buy a building in downtown Lebanon. Is there anything you can help me with Lebanon-REDI? And you said yes. And who knew that I would be only one and we'd be having an event like this? This is pretty exciting.
And look, from that, then obviously the formation of Lebanon, Missouri Main Street, all the efforts there, and it's been just a true team effort. Now, I love your slogan. You always talk about not your hometown, your chosen town. So that's what
Absolutely.
we're both in the same boat. We're not originally from here, but it's really we have chosen Lebanon to be a place that we want to live and work and enjoy life. And here we are, and what an incredible night. So much going on in the Hive.
There is a lot going in that Hive. We have to put a shout out to Lake Regional. We invite Lake Regional into the Hive this is our third year, so every year that we've been here. And they have Olaf. We're also passing out the last few Share Your Christmas cards for the kids. We've got the Optimist Club. Am I allowed to say Optimist as a Rotarian? I will. I will support.
Next week, I can tell you
I will support the Optimist. Travis Snowflakes is in the back corner, and I would like to announce that Schnickel Fritz, the runner-up in the 229 project, is in a pop-up shop. We invited them to sell and to help spread the word of another local business that is excited to be a part of downtown events.
Unbelievable. So much down here. So walk up, get your steps in tonight. Walk up and down Commercial Street. Experience all the fun, the activities, in addition to the UTV parade that's still to come here in just a little bit. I'm sure they'll be making their way momentarily. Jamie, anything else you want to add to the equation?
Well, I'll tell you what. We talked about hometown, chosen town.
Yeah.
And we always we've had this conversation in the past.
Yes.
There's a lot of people in the community that say there is nothing to do in Lebanon.
Yeah, that gets me every time.
And it gets you every time. There is plenty to do in Lebanon, and tonight is proven that. But when we talk about doing something for our community, don't just talk and complain, but step up and make a change. Come and support these local communities. Come and support this parade. But there's events like this that happen year-round, and First Fridays is one of those.
Prime example right there, First Friday. So the first Friday of every month, you can come down to downtown Lebanon and experience what's going on there. So just so many different things going on. Check the calendars. You can go on Facebook at downtown. The city does a great job. Tourism, so many different avenues. I mean, there's the old adage, there is no ignorance of the law. If you broke that speed limit, I didn't know, that's still not going to hold up in court. It's not going to hold up in court for you in the community court of you not getting involved. So this is your opportunity. So we encourage you, if you're in the Lebanon area, but keep in mind, we're worldwide. That's the cool thing. So for those of you that are not here, you don't know what you're missing. You need to come on downtown, as they would say, and come join the party, join the fun down the road. Maybe come to the next First Friday. Whatever you can make on your schedule.
January.
Come on, we'll fly you in. We'll make arrangements.
Don't promise things you can't keep.
Well, I mean,
can I fix your hat?
Something wrong with my hat?
I feel like it needs to be like.
I mean, I paid good money for this hat.
It wasn't festive enough. I like it now. It was flopping in the back.
I've got another one. I bought two actually. There's another one over there on the bench.
I'm pretty impressed. Where can we get shirts like
actually,
that?
they have. Perennial is one location that has these. I know others around downtown have the downtown shirts. So I know, look, it's spiffy here tonight. I get it. So I am taking. So no calls from that. So here we go. Another great night. Christmas on Commercial. Jamie, thank you so much for joining me.
You're welcome. I appreciate the invite. Keep up the good work.
Thank you very much. All right, as you can tell, we have a ton of great guests throughout the evening. We got more coming up here in just a moment. I'm trying to catch my breath here. They're telling me I'm going to have to lower the microphone because I'm just too rambunctious now. I'll try to calm down just a little bit. I can't help it. I'm dialed up. It's a good night. Come on, Councilwoman Mitchell. Good to see you. Councilwoman Sheila Mitchell. So, man, I tell you what, welcome to Christmas on Commercial, the 6th annual edition of this, and it's the 2024 version. So much going on in Lebanon, downtown area. It's exciting to see, isn't it?
It is exciting. There is a tremendous crowd of people down here.
And we're just getting this party started. The more great excitements that come with the lighted UTV parade, and it's such an experience. It's kind of like being in a Hallmark movie, as they say.
Yes, it is. This is wonderful.
It's awesome, and I know we sat not too far from each other. There was a dinner where we had the streets shut off here not long ago and had a dinner outside back. A little bit warmer in those days, thankfully, and the weather turned out really well. So that's an example of some of the great things to do right here downtown.
It was a wonderful evening, and yes, I'm so proud of how things are happening downtown.
Well, I want to give you a shout out and the entire city council, the mayor, the leadership of the city for all you're doing, because it takes everybody working together. And so the city of Lebanon has been fantastic to work in partnership with downtown, all the businesses, the Lebanon, Missouri Main Street, all the different REDI, the chamber, all of us kind of pulling in the same direction to make things like tonight become a reality.
Yes, but Sarah gets a big shout out
absolutely.
over there too. But yes, council is very happy with with her efforts and how things are going, and there's still more to come.
More to come. And again, just want to thank you guys for all the support you give, all of the different organizations that are working for the betterment of the community. We have a hayride about to pass us here in a moment. They're having a good time. So again, Councilwoman, anything else you want to add from a city perspective that you want to mention before we continue on with tonight's live broadcast? I know we're thinking about Lebanon. We're actually talking to people all over the world tonight, or watching us from wherever they are. They could be anywhere in the world.
Comment where you're from.
Oh yes. Where I'm from, I'm sorry. I'm like
the people in the world.
It's loud. I'm sorry, folks. I'm from Lebanon, Missouri. Have you heard? Right now, I'm from Lebanon, Missouri. So, no, in the comments, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching wherever you are right now, live or on delay, tell us where you're from. We want to know. I know people from all over the world were watching the Christmas parade here recently, the Lebanon Area Chamber. We saw they would mention I'm from wherever, so just fantastic. Technology, look at this. It's amazing. Ozark Fiber making this possible with the connection tonight to be live, so it's awesome.
Yes, we're happy that they're here, and there are a lot of things coming, so get ready for a great 2025.
So Germany was as far away as people were watching the parade.
Okay, I just got word through my sources that Germany was represented. So tonight, we're talking tonight at the parade. Okay,
yeah.
Folks, I apologize. It's loud. I hear people having a good time, and I'm getting older by this. Actually, I have a birthday coming up, so go ahead and send a present. I'll give my address later. But yeah, it's a little tough to hear, so I'm trying to do double duty here. Councilwoman Mitchell, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Thank you. Have a good time tonight at Christmas on Commercial. Tell you what, so man, that's just part of that's the joy of being live, ladies and gentlemen. You have to kind of work within your parameters. You never know what's going to happen. I'm also watching, making sure I'm positioned just right. Great things are happening. So, got another guest ready to rock and roll. Come on up here, another friend of mine. But looking very festive is Beth Durman. Come on up, Beth.
Hi, you have lots of friends, don't you?
Well, that's what they tell me. That's a rumor going around. So
at least tonight you do.
Tonight, yeah. I'm a microphone man, so I guess I'm going to have friends. But anyway, be that as it may, we're having a good time. We joke around all the time. Beth is so involved in a number of things throughout the community, including wonderful Downtown Lebanon. And you're the chairperson of the Economic Vitality Committee, so I certainly encourage you. Another thing, if you're in the Lebanon area or you're watching us tonight or whatever, for those that are here, be sure to reach out and plug yourself into some of the committees. They have a lot of good ones. Beth, economic vitality, you're seeing economic vitality on display.
This is it in full action. That's exactly right. We have food trucks over at the downtown market. There's 8 of them with a nice wide variety. And just all the stores that are open. I went and walked around before I came here to visit with you. And some of it was elbow to elbow. Some was a little bit easier, but lots of people. It's kind of like going to Walt Disney World. Everybody's smiling and laughing, and it's magical.
Yeah, no, I like that. Hallmark movies have been my usual go-to on that, but now I like that being a part of kind of a Disney environment. The happiness, you want to be there, you want to experience the excitement, and we get to give you a little taste of that, a little taste of heaven, as they would say, right?
That's exactly right. That's what it's reminding me of. And then when the carriage ride goes by all lit up, and then when we have the UV parade, it will be a lot like that. It's going to be
we're going to light the sky.
We are. Awesome. It's wonderful.
I know you have so much going on. I mean, obviously, Lebanon Concert Association doing great things and a great season going on there. And so, again, for the residents that are out there, for those of you that are watching and you're you live in the Lebanon-Lake County area, or you're from the Lake area, or you're in our general region where you can get here quickly, we certainly encourage you to do that. But also, again, from a tourist perspective, and we have friends, my friend Rebecca, she's working real hard now getting things lined up for the UTV parade, so she's a different part of town, but she does a great job, too, from a tourism perspective. We're always trying to bring in people from outside of our borders into our borders to experience things like this right here tonight. So, again, the next best option is what you're experiencing, courtesy of Lebanon Now. Thank Lake Regional for sponsoring tonight's Christmas on Commercial, Ozark Fiber for making it happen, SNH Farm Supply, of course, with the lighted UTV parade, they're a big part to make that happen. So all these different entities making it happen. So Beth, what a great night.
And
I could
also
go on and on.
also the collaboration of all the organizations within downtown Lebanon, Main Street, the promotions, the economic vitality, and then the two other ones that I've just completely drawn a blank on. But it is the collaboration of all of us working together, so it's not all on one person's shoulders. It's being shared.
Because it is certainly a heavy lift to make things go and work well and really be successful. And you have a number of committees doing that on behalf of downtown. It's what's called the Main Street approach. And so in partnership with Missouri Main Street and even at a national level, you have this approach and you have the various committees that make things happen. And so it literally, as they say, takes a village.
Yes.
And everybody here is just working so hard together, making things happen. So I'll get Beth. Anything else you want to add? Let you go on. I don't want to take you away from all the fun too much longer.
I've got to get over back to the food trucks and
There
make
you
sure
go.
that's going real smooth. And I invite everybody to please come on down.
All right, very good. Thank you so much, Beth. Beth Durman, ladies and gentlemen, she does a fantastic job. Chairperson of the Economic Vitality Committee. Man, and we're not even into. I mean, it's a lot of fun. We're having a great time. But there's so much still to come, and you're going to see the lighted UTV parade here in just a little bit. Again, as we've talked about, like this, share this, tell somebody. If you're watching wherever you are, let us know where you're from. We want to know who all around the globe, all over the planet, where you're watching from. An exciting night here in downtown Lebanon. Ladies, without any further ado, you're going to want to hear from this young lady. Come on in, Miss Sarah Angst. Sarah, come on over here. Big hugs.
Hi.
Here you go.
Are you cold yet?
I've warmed up, man. This motor mouth gets going and the temperature boils, so I'm good to go. I don't know if I feel like it's 90 degrees out here now. So here we are.
Here we are. It's the day.
We've talked about it. Lots of planning, lots of efforts, lots of energy. And the night has arrived.
It has.
Friday, December 13th, 2024. Christmas on Commercial. Wow. How you feeling?
Yeah. Really great, actually. It's not raining. Everything's going as planned so far.
That's really good. That really worked out
Last
well.
I checked, we have 156 entries into the parade.
That's awesome.
Last year was 116, I think.
Okay.
So
Right there
significant increase in that.
Nice.
We've got people for
They're
6
all
blocks up and down the street. So it's great. Everything's great. I love it. I'm excited. It's like seeing all this work that everybody's put in, like Beth, our whole board. I mean, you're on the Economic Vitality Committee too. You put in some effort here. So it's all coming together.
Yeah,
it's fantastic.
Man, it really, I mean, it's cheesy to say it warms your heart, but it truly does. I mean,
Is that why
really,
you're warm? You're so
I'm just
happy.
full of hot air, man.
And we appreciate you doing this, Brian.
Oh, it's fun. I appreciate the opportunity.
Our Regional Economic Development Corporation is really doing a lot for our community, and you're volunteering tonight to help us is really awesome. So thank you.
Ready for giving me opportunities like this to be a part. And we talked about, let's run down the list real quickly. We talked about Lake Regional.
Yes, a big sponsor.
Making this thing a reality over the last, third year.
This is their third year being a sponsor,
okay.
Yeah.
Fantastic. S&H, their contribution toward the lighted UTV parade.
Yep.
Really thank them. Ozark Fiber, you wouldn't be watching us now without the support of Ozark Fiber, so thank them. Obviously, Lebanon Now. I mean, look at this.
Yes.
Really doing some wonderful things from a marketing media perspective to just take our name to a whole new level. You can't see him off screen, ladies and gentlemen, but he has given us a thumbs up, and when we're thankful for him, so let's not forget that. We'll say that very loud and proud.
Yes.
Most certainly, he's doing great things for us, and we're proud to have him here.
Also, the city
of Lebanon.
They closed the streets. They put up the decorations. I'm telling you, those facilities guys ran around all day today fixing stuff for us and getting things ready. So thank you to the city of Lebanon.
And really, and speaking to that, once you've been in the trenches here and have seen it from, I guess, what you would call a behind-the-scenes movement, you really see the work that goes in. We did work, a couple of years ago on a Crafted Lebanon Strong event. That's where I really got to see, You know, it's not just, hey, let's do this and let's close the street. I mean, there's a lot that goes into that. You got to
Yes.
plan, you got to get a map, you got to do all this. Like, okay, well,
get it
new
out there.
appreciation, right?
Yes, new appreciation. So not just the city, but the tourism department.
Oh yeah,
Rebecca
shout
and
out
Stacia
Rebecca,
over there,
Stacia,
getting this
Val.
parade ready, all that stuff. Yeah, it's been fantastic.
I mean, it goes without saying, man, it really is a village to make these things happen. And so, but again, with all that said, I don't want to leave this out and not remind you how thankful we are for you and all that you do and the impact you're having. And you talk about that energy and warming you up. You're the type of individual, the energy you bring gives everybody else. We feed off that. We got a good chance. I got to join you on a quarterly Missouri Main Street training. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We had a great visit to and from the event, learned a lot. And you're like, you heard some of my cheesy ideas, like, keep him away from
You
the
have
promotion.
great ideas.
Well, I'm the same guy that was suggesting a Friday the 13th theme. So
Right.
on like this guy's lost his marbles.
But it was fun, and downtown as part of Missouri Main Street, we do go on training so that we can learn from other communities who put on events like this and different things to elevate what we do. And I'm telling you, for the folks at home, if you have not seen the UTV parade in person, and you haven't seen it online because we've never done it before, it is the most magical thing you've ever seen coming down the streets of our historic downtown Lebanon. And right now behind us, you can see we've got Hay Fleas has a hayride going on, and they pick people up and take different stops down the street. We've got Santa down there at Cackle Hatchery, so they take people down to see Santa. He's giving out some presents.
He's here!
There's free stuff everywhere. All of our businesses who participate really go all out this time of year to just really show the community what we have down here in downtown.
It's amazing.
It is amazing, and it just warms your heart.
It does.
So
it really
it's
does.
okay that it's cold.
And we talked about that training. Let's talk about it. A lot of them are, things like that and in different capacities. They're asking, what's some of the Lebanon secret sauce?
Yeah, they do ask us that.
They really do, because they're hearing about it, and obviously you're watching somewhere anywhere in the world. You're hearing about it.
Yeah.
So wherever you are, there's some good things going on in Lebanon. If you haven't heard, I'm going to speak up a little bit. I need to lower the microphone
you don't need
because I'm a little bit too loud. But be that as it may, the facts are facts, and things are going very, very well in Lebanon, Missouri. So.
Yeah, and you can see just from looking here at the live footage under the arches, we've got tons of people walking around.
We have a question regarding, is the parade over or starting?
Oh, the parade has not started yet.
Yeah, stay tuned.
The parade starts where it stages at about 6:30, so we expect it to be coming down here at about 6:40 or so. So Kathy has commented from Lebanon, but been living in Texas for 12 years. Well,
hey,
welcome home.
Let's talk about it, guys. We may be able to work up some things, some new housing opportunities. So we'll call you or text you or whatever we do.
Another comment, Megan from Camdenton.
Friends, not too far down the street, Georgia. Originally, or looks like formerly from Lebanon, so thank you.
Thank you, Sherry. Yeah, awesome. It's really exciting to see all these comments, you guys. Hillbilly Dawn from Bennett Springs.
Come on, Dawn. Dawn!
And I know
that far down the road now.
There are a lot of local people.
Local
people who haven't seen this yet.
There's some time. You might could make a little trip. It's a short. Hey, the bridge is now open.
The 64 bridge is open. Yeah.
Come on, Don.
No, but you can see like all the people, the arches.
Thank you for watching, Don. I'm messing with you tonight. My comedy hour is on display right now.
Yes,
you're probably like people are listening saying, "Hurry up, UTV parade! I'm tired of hearing this guy yap at me, man."
Right, tired of hearing Brian talk. We want to see those UTVs, but. And you've seen this parade before, right?
It's amazing.
The effort that these people put into their UTVs, there's a business category and an individual category. So first we're going to see the businesses, and then after that is the individuals. And both groups of people put in so much effort.
They do.
I mean, we're talking completely decked out with blow-up thing. I mean, it's great. Some of them, I actually had a question day before yesterday that asked me how tall the arches were. Because they
hey, speaking of which, let's talk about the arches. I mean, what an amazing result that was. I mean, a great project, and seeing it come to fruition. They just, I mean, they're photo op 101 waiting to happen. So many folks are getting that picture opportunity. They're just fantastic. They are truly a calling card and pull you into downtown Lebanon.
And it's become iconic in just the year that they have been fully completed. They went up in May, but they were completed in December of last year.
Okay, so
of 23.
Okay.
So it's been a year, and it's almost like they've always been here. They are a part of who we are already.
Now they're ingrained in the DNA.
They are
of downtown Lebanon.
They are, and it's beautiful to see all of these people under them. And we say on social media a lot, come under the arches, drive under the arches, meet us under the arches.
Yeah.
The arches are part of who we are. And I'm telling you, I'm looking up the street, and the east side of Commercial is just packed with people.
Look at it.
You can't even see the road. There are so many people over there. It's
All right.
amazing. It's starting to really fill in
Fantastic.
because the parade will be starting soon. What time is it now? It is 6:30. So they're
I've
leaving.
got a list. There's a list I have here that I'm able to access and see some of the participants as they're getting it's it's amazing. It's going to be off the charts.
It's going to be great.
Dozens upon dozens of entries. You mentioned that number.
And if I know Rebecca from tourism, they are leaving right now
They probably will
from
be,
the
right?
ice cream factory. So as long as it takes them to get here is when they will be here.
I'm ready.
And so I'm going to go see what I can do to make sure everything goes smoothly.
And thank you so much for all your hard work. You're doing a tremendous job. Can't stress that enough. I need like a
Brian.
double loudspeaker here to
No.
just shout it to the masses. But thank you so much, Sarah.
Thank you.
Awesome.
All right. Have fun.
Great. I'm having a blast. If anybody can't tell, I'm having a blast here. This is Lebanon, Missouri, the place to be. I'm going to bring in another friend, Miss Joanna.
Hello, Brian. How are you? I'm doing good.
Joanna Wilkinson here from a number of varieties, a number
Yes.
of hats that you wear. We were right across the way from the Hive. You're involved in that. And so, man, what a fun evening, as always. Christmas on Commercial 2024.
I know. It's a highlight of the year for us.
That's awesome. So what's going on in your world? Anything specific you want to address or let folks know about?
Well, one thing, I'm so grateful that there's such a large crowd out here. The Hive has been truly buzzing with people coming in and out. I know you've heard a little bit about it tonight with Jamie. So you guys already know what's inside there, but we're just excited that our community shows up for fun events like this.
Yeah, we're excited to have you guys here, and of course, you both have been our leaders in our community. Leadership
We try to
Lebanon, another
be.
program,
Yeah.
another graduates of said program.
Yes.
So, and even have spouses that have been.
Yes.
I mean, you're just
Yes.
sharing the love and all the
Yeah.
way around, and so it's great to see. We talk about that chosen town as it's
Hometown
not,
chosen
here,
town.
hometown
Yeah.
chosen town.
Uh-huh.
It's just fantastic to see the leadership. Just doing what you're doing and making things happen and just being a part of the community at large, many wonderful things.
That was kind of why we even wanted to kind of venture into downtown, was the fact that you can't complain about a town not having anything to do unless you invest into making those kinds of things happen. And that's what we really wanted to do, is kind of figure out how do we make the community that we love and want to be a part of even more inviting for not just us, but that we're proud to live here and create those kind of experiences for people to be a part of. And that's kind of why we ventured into downtown.
I would look out. I remember a meeting, and even in the early days when you guys had the Hive up and running, getting things going.
Yeah.
I looked outside. I was like, man, this could be any city anywhere in the world. And it had that feel of just that atmosphere.
It does. It has that city energy. Feel with a rural community surrounding us.
And that's which personally for me. Now, if you're from a big city out there, again, I know
we love it. I lived in Nashville and Memphis, and I loved them both.
I love to visit and come home. See,
yes.
But if that's home to you and you're there, come visit us. That's what we're trying to spread the love here.
We kind of have a beautiful blend of both.
That's a perfect way to put it.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Anything else you want to share with anybody?
Well, I'm curious to you. What's been your favorite part so far?
Well, see, that's putting me on the spot and making me have to select. I love it
all.
Well,
I love to ask questions too. So
yeah, look at this. I'm getting.
Tell me what's been a highlight so far.
Oh man, that's a tough one. Just I'll tell you what it was earlier. Obviously, we weren't live at the time, but some kids we were at pre-show basically, for lack of a better term, and some of the getting prep and getting ready and checking things out, and you could see on the screen. And some kids came by and they started dancing. Just that's it. It's all about the family atmosphere and seeing. It's not any one specific thing, but just seeing the smiles on kids' faces, families gathering together. Man, it could be a bummer world out there nowadays, and it's just glad to be happy and having a good time. So.
Well, what I've noticed too is that there's all different kinds of ages out here. It's not just young families. There is multi-generational people exploring downtown, and that is just a beautiful thing that we have something in our community that's for every age, every walk of life. There's something for you here, and you can have fun, and you could spend $0 if you wanted to and enjoy yourself, or you could support downtown businesses. And there's even some outside of downtown businesses that are here that have invested their time to show up and support our local economy. Because when you spend your dollars locally, those same businesses invest back into the community. They support our schools, they support our nonprofits, they support our civic groups. So it is a huge deal for all the time and money that has been spent to make a beautiful event like this Hallmark night that we have.
I couldn't have said it better myself. I'm actually glad we have that recording. If you're okay, we may use that as a soundbite. That
sure,
is fantastic.
Yeah, that'd be great.
You can't do any better testimonial than that. So thank you so much for joining me tonight.
Well, thank you for having me. I hope the rest of your evening is wonderful. And I know the parade is coming up really soon.
I'm getting ready to get excited over here.
Okay.
Jumpy here. So
well, good luck. Thanks so much.
Have a great night. So, man, fantastic. Always good to see friends. I mentioned great leaders in our community doing wonderful things. Joanna, we talked to Jamie earlier. Wow. I mean, just wow. So these are folks. So the faces, for those of you not from here, the faces you see are some of the wonderful people in our community that are making a difference. And one of the joys about being from a small town is that you get to make a huge impact by being involved. And, of course, we want to, speaking of huge impacts, I want to thank all those that are making this possible tonight. Lake Regional Health System, of course, as the key sponsor and getting behind Christmas on Commercial, SNH with the UTV parade tonight, Ozark Fiber helping bring this entire broadcast to you wherever you are. Lebanon Now, of course, being the host program. I'm Brian Thompson, just super honored and humbled and thrilled to be here as part of this broadcast, getting ready for the UTV parade. So we've had many great guests here tonight. We'll have more throughout the broadcast. But again, I encourage those of you watching to learn more about Lebanon. Visit LebanonMo.org is a great place to go, the tourism website. It gives you all sorts of background information on things to do, how to get a relocation information packet digitally, and all sorts of things. Rebecca and the team over there, as mentioned, Stacia, Val, they do a wonderful job, and they can get information to you. And, of course, Downtown Lebanon. Look us up on social media access. Go on there, like it, share things that are going on in downtown. Share this tonight. We want to expose Lebanon, Missouri in a good way to the entire planet and let people know around the world what is going on right here in what, like I said, is my chosen town. Many people are lifelong residents here. It's their hometown. Hometown or chosen town or both are a combination of the two. It is awesome. It's Christmas on Commercial. So, man. And this crowd is just totally picking up. I wish, for those of you not able to join us, of course, wish you could be here in person and feel it. But again, so many reasons to come to Lebanon, Missouri, and we want you to join us at some point in time. All right. Man, what a crowd we have tonight. You can see it on your screen. You can see it live now. People out, engaging, having a good time. Up and down Commercial Street, beautiful downtown Lebanon. We hear the song. You probably can hear it. I can hear it. If I can hear it, I know you can hear it. I talked about, my hearing situation. But talking about Santa Claus coming to town. I heard Santa was in the area not too long ago. So a lot of great things up and down Commercial Street that we have for you tonight. We'll have more guests here in a little bit. Wow, what an incredible night in downtown Lebanon, Missouri. Wait a second. I see another friend approaching here in just a moment. We're going to bring her on the screen. Someone that those of you that had followed, come on up here. Ashley Mahan, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, guys.
Now, if you don't know her, yes, the star of Good Morning Lebanon, if you haven't noticed yet, for those in this area for sure. And now that's even going worldwide as well. So we're talking about tonight, we're all over the world, Ashley.
We are.
You're all over the world every Friday morning with Good Morning Lebanon, Lebanon Area Chamber of Commerce. Oh, let's talk about our actual, job you do on a daily basis. Executive Director of the Lebanon Area Chamber, my friend Ashley Mahan, does a fantastic job. How about Christmas on Commercial?
Hey, what an intro, Brian. Thank you so much. This is a fantastic night. The weather is great. I was just down at lineup. And let me tell you, when we got started, we had 157 pre-registered.
Wow.
And there were quite a few coming in that were not registered already. Wow. So it's really exciting down there. I had to leave just a little bit early to get up here in time. I parked down at the Shrine Building and had to hoof it up here. I'm a little out of breath if you can't notice. Well, but I'm here. And I'm excited.
I remember the Christmas parade, which was another great, fantastic event. You did a wonderful job, and Lindsay and your all the support you had there. And so it's kind of feels like a that similar vibe because we were not too far down the street on that piece, but the setup there for the live stream on that And I did a little bit of a walk too, so I feel your pain. And I was like, man,
Yeah.
too many Santa cookies or something going on over here. At least in my case, not yours, but my case. But anyway,
Yeah, what are you trying to say there, Brian?
I wasn't saying anything.
Jeez. Yeah, well, and here comes some more stars of tonight's show.
Look at this. Look at this
We've
crew.
we got the City Girls over here coming in. I'm telling you, what they pulled off down there at the ice cream factory in that parking lot, it was beautiful. It's organized. It was very well put together. I just cannot. It was really nice that it's an event that I got to just go help.
Well, I mean, yeah, you're
But,
kind of sort of maybe just a little bit busy lady.
Sitting back and watching it, it was really, really fun to watch and be a part of and just kind of help get them ready. And I think they're going to be coming down the street just any time now.
Not too much longer.
Also, I forgot I was wearing these.
Oh, you got to put those on.
Hang on. You guys aren't ready
Okay,
for
wait
this.
a second. Oh,
I am parade ready.
you light up somebody's life, I think.
I might have something. That's for sure.
Well,
Not sure. What I started trying to drive with these on. Not
that's probably not a good idea.
recommended.
Where's Chief Harrison? He may pull you over.
Yeah.
I do see lights. We're not too far removed, folks.
I didn't
from the
mean
UTV
to do
parade.
that, but I quickly took them off my head, but put them up here and forgot them. So, anyways, just trying to have a good time here. Christmas
We're having
on
a blast.
Commercial.
So, actually, let's talk about the chamber real quick. I know I see the lights to my left. You guys can't see them just yet, but they're coming.
They're coming.
So, real quickly, the Chamber of Commerce, so much going on. The ambassadors are back.
The ambassadors are back. So the green polos, we want polos instead of blazers, just
I
to
got
kind of
mine.
give a nod to the former ambassadors. We still want them to be involved, of course, but we are restarting the program, and I'm really excited about that. That's going to be a nice little addition to the chamber, an arm of extra people in the community that are out and about and doing chamber things.
Awesome. And then, I mean, obviously just coming off in a very successful Christmas parade.
Yes.
Can't talk about that enough and can't, stress how awesome that was enough.
Yes.
Other events coming. Obviously, we're tag teaming Leadership Lebanon this year and a year one alum helping with that and moving it to you guys next year. So excited about that.
Very excited about Leadership Lebanon. That's something definitely, if you're interested in, please reach out to me. I'd love to get you on the waiting list or the list for next year if you're wanting to be a part of learning more about your community and your town. It's like I'm going through it a second year. We kind of talked about that before, and I'm really enjoying it. I'm seeing it from a different lens this year, from the passenger seat, as we've been saying. But it's a great program to just learn what's in your backyard because you just don't know everything about your community. And there's a lot
so
to
much
Lebanon and Leclerc County.
There's so much to learn. And so we're talking about the fact that a lot of folks are from other places. We've seen quite a few different places mentioned. Some not too far away, like a Bennett Spring or a Canada. They shared comments with us, so we encourage you to keep doing that. Like, share this, comment, let us know where you're from.
Yeah.
We've seen different places. Somebody was from a former Lebanon person from Texas, so we really are stretching out there and seeing.
Yep.
And I think that's a cool factor. I know we're encouraging, if you've never been to Lebanon, come on down, enjoy, see what this is all about. But then also, it's good to see folks that are originally from here getting a chance to get a little bit of a glimpse of what's going on in the home front. So
yeah, absolutely. It's a great program for anybody new to the area or if you've been around for a while. Everyone's learning something, it seems like, every session. So
the light, they're so close.
They're so
They really
close.
are.
They're so close.
It's still going to be a second. Of course, they're taking their time and making sure everybody can see and experience the UTV parade. So it'd be still a second to go. But man, what an awesome event! Look at this crowd lining up. It's
I know.
ginormous.
I was warned on my way over here. Good luck finding a parking spot, and it's true. It's true.
I did real early, so I wouldn't run into that as big of an issue. Got this nice spiffy hat.
I like
Not
that.
quite as cool as the shades. I will say that much.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
Downtown Lebanon, well represented here. So
Yes. Yeah, of course. We have another guest coming on. I'm going to pass the torch.
all right, go ahead. Hey, hello, sir. What's
Hello.
going on tonight?
Well, I am the director of choirs at Lebanon High School, and we just had some of our choir students caroling up and down Commercial Street, going in all kinds of businesses, singing for the owners, singing for the customers, and we just had a really great time.
Awesome. Well, if those that don't know you, let the world know out there who you are.
Sure. My name is Max Jackson. This is my 7th year working at Lebanon High School as director of choirs, and I lead about 100 students throughout the week. And we have a big concert coming up this Sunday, December 15th at 4 p.m. at Lebanon High School.
So anybody that's in the general area watching right here, right now, you heard that another great opportunity to have a good time. We are so close. UTV's about to hit. Thank you so much for stopping by, and thank you for having your kids out and all you do. And the arts and music are so important to our community.
Absolutely.
Thank you
we
so
are
much.
blessed to have such a wonderful downtown to perform in every December.
Fantastic. So, woo, what a night it's been. Yes. I'm out of breath, and the real party is about to get started. So, again, just in a moment, I've got to pull my list up here, folks. Bear with me.
I will pop on real quick and tell you
ahead, Sarah.
that leading the parade, we have Jessie Williams and her children with our big banner, Christmas on Commercial and Light Up Lebanon Lighted UTV Parade.
And we're going to see
who's first.
Coming through, it looks like Lake Regional.
Our sponsor is first. Yeah. Awesome. They've got a Grinch, and I think I know who that is.
Watch the Grinch. Hey, we're having fun here. Grinch, what are you doing? Hello, Grinch. Scary.
You better keep up. We won't reveal your identity.
We have several from S&H.
Okay, it's
Farm Supply coming up now. Wait a second.
Okay, and I'm going to grab Rebecca to come in real quick.
Very good. Bring Rebecca over here. Rebecca Rupert. Yep. S&H well represented. Rebecca! Well, first of all,
yeah,
good to see you as always, my friend.
Always fantastic.
And
thanks, Brian.
We're having an awesome time. So much S&H. And sorry, guys, I'm kind of doing double duty here. Watching the UTV parade behind me and all the great ones.
Yes.
Shriners here coming up, and some of that representation. But man,
you've got a great list.
I got a shout out to you. Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
I got a shout out to you that you had a vision, you had an idea, you brought things to the team, and here we are, the reality years later. I know you don't like those sort of accolades, but I do want to thank you for seeing something and saying we need to give it a shot.
Well, I'll tell you what it was.
Fireworks behind us.
Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Well, what it is that it's an idea I saw in my sweet little hometown. I borrowed the idea, brought it to Lebanon, and Lebanon has embraced this in a manner I can't even imagine. So the number is that so far I know, 149 UTVs.
Smokes.
And we had 118 last year, so we are rocking it. We're rocking it. Lebanon has embraced. It's an amazing place. So
we've had a live wire go by. It's a little bit crazy here, folks, in a good way.
It's chaos.
It's organized, wonderful chaos.
It is. It's fabulous chaos. And they don't need to see us. They just need to see the street.
And I'm trying, obviously, we're doing our best to try to catch up and keep up, but we're talking to Rebecca right now. We got a second before the next one comes down, so we'll keep on talking.
Yes.
You do such a wonderful job in tourism. We were talking about this is a chance on this broadcast.
Yep.
Lebanon now. We've had people from former Lebanon resident from Texas was on, obviously folks from Camdenton, Bennett Spring.
Okay.
And I'm sure they're from all the ideas, obviously, we know by being a worldwide broadcaster from anywhere and everywhere.
There are lots of people from lots of different places, and I'll tell you what, they just turned out they have gone above and beyond with their decorations, the UTVs. We are thrilled to have this in Lebanon. This is such a wonderful place.
That's awesome.
Downtown Lebanon is just amazing. How could you not want to be here?
And look at this awesome duo. So,
who are they?
Yeah, who are those people?
I know him.
I know her.
Fantastic. Well, I do think we have to say thank you so much to our sponsors, like Regional. S&H Farm Supply sponsored the gift card prizes for the best in show for the UTVs for individual and business. And our best in show for individual was Mike Piercy. And our best in business was True Wellness. So I will say that we had a great time out in the parking lot. And thank you to Ice Cream Factory for letting us use their parking lot. And Detroit Tool as well. They did awesome stuff. And all the people that helped.
Laclede Electric is going by.
Yes.
Earlier we had Ed Morris Chevrolet, so we're trying to get it. We're learning on the job here, on the job training.
Ooh, I look cold. I was going to say too, the reason that you have that information is because of the genius that works in my office, which is Stacia Porter. She's amazing. She's the wizard behind the curtain. So
this should be Blocks Learning Center, I believe.
Quite possibly. Laclede Electric.
Oh, another Laclede Electric.
There you go. That's okay.
I'm one or two ahead here.
You're just going to do your best. So, all right.
Too much eggnog.
Are you done with me yet? Can you be done with me?
Rebecca's wanting to go.
I'm losing my voice.
You go enjoy the parade.
I think I need to go see the parade.
You go watch
Thank
the parade.
Thank you so much.
Hey,
all right.
guys.
I'm peacing out on you.
Peace out, my
Thank
friend.
you so
You're
much.
awesome. Rebecca
All right,
Rupert, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. It is an awesome parade. The Grinch is back in this one. So again, thank you, everybody. Come on up, Stephanie. Stephanie from Lake Regional here.
Yeah.
So how was your evening?
Oh my gosh, we've had so much fun. We had Olaf in the hive and taking pictures and giving out cookies and cider. So just love being a part of this event.
We thank you again. We mentioned it. We thank you guys so much for supporting Christmas on Commercial. I mean, obviously, it takes this kind of investment, this support to make it happen. And you guys are doing great things in the community. Any updates you want to share at this time on the progress?
Well, progress is still happening. We're still planning on opening the outpatient surgery center in May for certain. And so just looking forward to being able to serve more, to have more services here in Lebanon, local, to get your colonoscopy. We'll get you scheduled, Brian.
That's a lot.
We'll get you
on
scheduled.
That note.
Anything else you want to ask me?
I think I might be done, but no, in all seriousness, we have a teacher externship through GoCap, so we actually had a group of teachers go through the clinic the other day, and it was just amazing, both, I think, for them the first time to do a true walkthrough of the current clinic and then seeing the future, in the construction phase as well. So we're excited about it.
It's so nice to have just a brand new facility and just the technologies that we're going to be able to bring. And the community has been so supportive. And so it does take them, as we are a nonprofit health system. So just really getting behind us just as much as we've gotten behind here. We just love Lebanon.
It's a perfect connection there. It's a two-way street back and forth. We support you, you support us, and it all works for everybody. So thank you so much.
We love it.
Anything else you want to add?
No, thank you.
Let you go and enjoy
the rest
of
the parade.
There you go. That's what everybody wants to do.
Exactly.
So thank you so much, Stephanie.
Absolutely.
Stephanie from Lake Regional. Again, you can't thank them enough for all their and making things go.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
We have there are Mercy's in the house. Speaking of which, our friends from Mercy, I know they have several UTVs going through. So they're here tonight.
Are we doing this together? You and I?
Nope.
Look at this. Okay. One of them is about to say something related to bedpan. That colonoscopy thing, I got me a little nervous there. Bedpan's empty, so I've got another great guest, so come on and join me, Melissa. Congratulations, by the way,
Thank you.
Representative-elect
Yes,
Melissa
thank
Schmidt.
you.
So congratulations on that. I know you have a lot of work ahead of you,
We
but
do.
you're excited about
we
it.
do. I'm excited and got a lot of incoming state reps that will be great to work with, and also, of course, State Rep Jeff Knight, who I share Leclerc County with. So very excited to do that.
So obviously and I'm sure you're going to be telling your colleagues, I'm sure they have great events in their community, but it's going to be hard to beat
Nothing
things
like Lebanon,
this.
Missouri. Nothing like home. Now, I will say I have a great district. I'm going to say I have the best district in the state. We have a lot of great small towns. I have Wright County, a little bit of Douglas, a little bit of Webster, and then half of Laclede. And so lots of great opportunities. But I'm always bragging about downtown Lebanon. It's incredible.
We can see for the viewers at home, you can see the UTV, a lot of UTV parade now going under the arches. So how amazing are those arches?
Those arches are amazing, and I'm so impressed with everything Downtown Lebanon's doing and the new things that are coming in. And I was just telling Sarah this week that, I meet people from all over the state, and I'm always encouraging them to come take a look at our downtown.
Yeah, who knows? We may have to get some kind of legislative something or other.
Yes.
An event, a breakfast, a lunch, or something.
Something here, you bet.
Invite them over. So
I know Governor-elect Kehoe has been here, but we can always bring him back.
We always, usually a lot of times when you bring the governor to town, usually you have a pretty good little announcement to share. So we hope to make that happen.
Yes, that sounds good. Let's do it.
2025 and beyond. So we're looking forward to working with you, myself personally, and I know the community at large, in helping you and being a support. So you could share our needs and wants up at the state capitol in New York City.
I'm excited to do that. That is the role of state rep, to be a voice from the local level to the state level and see what we can get done. But I just appreciate the work that you do in our community too. That can't be said enough. So thank you for everything that you do.
And it's just a great night. We're all celebrating. I see nothing but smiles up and down the street.
Yeah.
And that's what it's all about.
Yeah, it is. That's exactly right. The holidays. Thanks so much for
Thank
having
you so
me.
much.
Thank you.
We'll let you get back to the parade. I know everybody we're doing these interviews, so like, man, we're having a good time. Man, I want to watch the parade. So.
Thank you.
Awesome. Here we go. And look at this. Look at this shot. As you can see from high above, Ryan, come on over and join me now. You can take a little break from behind the scenes and join and talk a little bit here with me. Look at this. If that doesn't say what needs to be said, I don't know what needs to be said, right?
Yeah, look at this parade. Now it is live, so this is what we get for live. But But yeah, look at this. This is our city, man.
This is amazing.
This is our city.
Is our town, your town is the slogan, and here it is. Look at all these different, behind us, and we're looking at an overshot, and you can see it's been. I mean, you never know how things are going to shake out, so you kind of got to listen. You're kind of wanting to watch through. We have great guests. It's been kind of madness tonight in a good way. We're having a great time. We're celebrating the Christmas season right here at Christmas on Commercial.
Absolutely. We got a couple guests getting ready to come on, so I'm not going to take too long. Just wanted to give another shout out to Ozark Fiber and all of this, and we'll be popping off and on with the drone footage.
Very good. Well, sounds good, Ryan. Thank you so much. And so,
here you go.
Come on in, guys.
Hi.
What do you ladies got going on? Tell us all about yourselves. Introduce yourself to the world out there watching via Lebanon Live right here tonight.
Hi, my name's Kim. This is Sarah. Hello. We work at the Cackle Hatchery.
All right.
We got Santa.
He's here. He's here.
Yes, he is. And Mrs. Claus.
And both?
Yes.
At Cackle Hatchery.
At the Cackle Hatchery.
Wow. I mean,
They've been lined up since 4 o'clock.
Well, we need to talk because there's some presents that I need under the tree.
I don't know. You're kind of a little old for Santa.
What? They're never too old for Santa.
Never too old for Santa. You gonna go sit on his lap?
I won't put it through that torture. He made it. Well, we do have Lake Regional sponsored tonight, so maybe they could give him a knee replacement if I did sit on his lap.
I sat on his lap and took a picture.
Yeah, but anyway, we won't go there. So, tell us a little bit about Cackle. Had a lot of good stuff going on. Always hearing great things. So, anything you want to share with the world at large here watching tonight and experiencing the parade?
Well, I mean, if they would like to come down and see Santa, they more than welcome to come down
That's
there.
a good reason. And I know always have the annual event. That's always a lot of fun.
That is our festival. It's the first weekend in October every year, and this year was probably 4 or 5 times bigger than it ever has been.
That's
and
awesome.
We're always adding more to it each year.
Fantastic. Well, that's one of those to kind of mark it on your calendars. I've had a chance to experience that in the past. It's a lot of fun.
It is. It's my favorite thing to do at the hatchery, actually. I like Christmas on Commercial Street, but the festival is my favorite.
Awesome. Well, ladies and gentlemen, those of you in the area that are watching maybe from home, you live in the general Lebanon, the Cleveland County area, mark it on your calendar. Join us when that happens. And then also just mark all these events. First Friday, everything going on downtown. How does it feel to be a part of this atmosphere?
Actually, it's a lot more exciting than I thought it would be.
Okay, so that's a good recommendation.
Lots of people, and I love all the little kids that like to come up and sit on Santa's lap and
That's
enjoy
awesome.
the whole community.
And I see, like I was telling somebody earlier, we see nothing but smiles.
Yes, everybody's happy this year.
And
the weather's not too bad. It's not like super cold, but it's not raining like it was a couple years ago because we had the tornado that came through. And
we had
bunches hide in the hatchery.
I bet so. So the hatchery's great, awesome. We're glad to have you in our region here and in this footprint of Lebanon. And you guys do great things, and we're so proud to be the hub there and the home of such a great business like you guys.
Thank you. We enjoy it.
And I know you've gotten a lot of, you guys have been recognized worldwide for different reasons and so forth, and recognitions and awards. And so you put us on the map, and we thank you for doing so.
Well, thank you. I'm glad that we could help everyone.
Anything else you want to add? I don't want to take you away from the parade too long. I know everybody's having a good time, excited.
We're just going to get back to helping you, Santa and the kids.
All right. Well, tell him Brian to be down there in a little bit. And I got a pretty good long list I need to discuss with him. So hopefully
I'll be sure and let him know that you're waiting to sit on his lap.
And I'll remind him I've been good this year, just in case there's any question about that. So thank you, ladies, so much for joining us here tonight. So let you get back to back down there with Santa.
All right. Merry Christmas.
Thank you, guys. Awesome. So again, up and down Commercial Street, so much good stuff going on.
How'd it go?
Cackle Hatchery has Santa down there hanging out.
It's all right.
I'm trying not to lose my voice. I'm going to do my best. I may have been a little bit too amped up earlier in the broadcast. So I got another guest. Come on over from Ozark Fiber. Hello. Tell everybody who you are. First of all, we do that introduction, and then let's talk about Ozark Fiber. Thank you, guys.
Well, I am Stacy Strickland. I'm the marketing manager for Ozark Fiber.
Okay.
I make pretty stuff and hang out a lot.
I'll tell you what, you can interview in there. You can't get much better than that. So, first of all, I want to thank Ozark Fiber for the support tonight and in making this broadcast happen. Lebanon Now, of course, obviously, the fiber optics that you're bringing to the community. How are things going so far?
I think they're going pretty
Good.
well. I
Good.
hope everybody at home is getting the very well experience for the live
Good.
stream tonight. So
yeah, absolutely.
We're happy to be in town. We're kind of new.
Yeah.
First time in the UTV parade tonight, and
awesome.
I'm loving this. The
It's
energy out
it's
here is
amazing,
electric.
Yes. People everywhere, UTVs up and down the street. I mean, it is the place to be on a Friday night in downtown Lebanon. And speaking of being downtown, I mean, I'm looking literally, people can't see it right now, but I'm looking directly at you guys' logo. You are a downtown business, and we're glad to have you downtown.
Thank you so much. We're really happy to be here. Glad to be able to be a part of the community, and just we're happy to be here.
I mean, I can feel the happiness. You know, just everybody's just having a good time tonight, and everybody's glad to be downtown. Anything you want to share related to the business? Anything you might want the folks to know out there those that are watching from the area that might want to take a look at your services?
Well, very importantly, right now, one, we have fiber internet straight to home. It's our fiber network. Great thing about fiber is that you have equal upload and download speeds, so that's really cool. We're running a fun thing right now in town. We're doing our ugly sweater showdown. So we've got an ugly Christmas sweater contest going. You have until Sunday to enter. The winner gets a TV. So make sure you enter by sending in your picture. Yeah, wait a minute, TV? Great. Yeah. So enter on our Facebook page, and you might get a chance to win a TV.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time, and we'll let you get back to enjoy the festivities here. And again, appreciate you guys again helping make this broadcast happen tonight.
Thank you for having me. Have a good night.
Thank you so much. So many great guests tonight. It's been such a privilege, and now we just talked to Stacy Strickland from Ozark Fiber just a moment ago, and now we're looking up and over from the skies above. We're looking down on this amazing UTV parade. So many of them. I think they mentioned the numbers. It's unbelievable. Again, a great time seeing all these UTVs, and I'll work on maybe trying to let's bring Sarah back in here. This is pandemonium in a good way, young lady.
You are crazy.
I am crazy, but I'm having a blast. We've had so many great interviews, and look at that shot.
That is just beautiful. And I mean, are we off?
No, I think we're still going.
Okay. Well, I'm looking at it from the other end, watching it go under the arches the other way, and it is just beautiful this way too. It's gorgeous looking up at the water tower and all these people.
Everywhere you look, it's just a sea of people. We have a lineup out now. We've kind of had a little chaos here. It looks like tracker.
This is just so awesome. Everybody has gone above and beyond, like always.
I mean, they're just
beautiful.
They're turning it up a notch. I'm a little curious. 2025 is probably going to be crazy.
It is going to be crazy.
I mean, if you think about it, with the number, I mean, it just keeps growing.
It does keep growing every year. But how many did we say there were? 140 something?
Let me pull it up. I'll tell you in just a second.
Okay.
I had a line up here. Hi, guys.
And I don't see the end. It's still going.
These parades and everything. You got you and Ashley, and just doing all these great things. Rebecca and everybody involved. I'm telling you what, these parades are just getting bigger and bigger. We're gonna have to close down close down the entire interstate by the time it gets over with. The way you guys are building these things out, but
we won't do that. We'll just pack it all in. We'll make them go silent.
Let's see, Sarah, getting down. I'm seeing one. No.
Well, if you go to the first tab here, I'll help you here.
Well, I'm on the first tab. Look at that. So is that 198?
Well,
that's what I'm seeing.
I might be registered, but golly, I don't know how many people checked in. But it is.
I know multiple. Obviously, some entities had more than one.
As far as the eye can see, both ways. I wonder what it looks like over on 2nd Street. I bet it's really light on 2nd Street.
Yeah. We're having a good time. What do you think, sir?
I'm just seriously impressed. It's one of those things that just warms your heart, and you can look at it. I mean, look, even the east side of Commercial Street is full of people.
We're seeing that.
I love that shot of the arches. Thank you to the city for providing this drone coverage for us. It's just
City of Lebanon,
beautiful. Look at it. Just look at it.
The City of Lebanon has been a fantastic partner. Mike Shoemaker and the mayor, Mayor Jared Carr. We talked to Councilwoman Mitchell earlier. The entire council recognizing how downtowns are a heart of your community.
Yes, definitely the heart of our community.
You must invest in that and make sure And I'll tell you, from my world, from manufacturing and that sort of thing, being my kind of wheelhouse industry. A lot of times when an industry is seeking out a community, they look around, they go to a downtown to see just what kind of vibe is down there. And if they feel there's no energy, they know that's probably that's going to be the same energy from the workforce or lack thereof in that situation. Well, here,
we got energy downtown.
Energy.
And I don't know if anybody can see it yet, but there is a massive Grinch coming down the street. I mean, it looks like Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade down here.
It really kind of sort of does. That's a big old Grinch.
It is huge, and when it comes by here, and this may be the person who asked me how tall are those arches, and I think right in the middle it may be 17 feet. But
that's going to be that. This one is you got to see it to believe. Here we go. You can see.
Oh, it's starting to move. It's right at the intersection of Commercial and Madison right now.
Folks right now are just not too far removed from seeing that, but some really good ones. There's a dog on one of them you'll see here on your screen here momentarily.
All right, we got some slow movers coming, but they'll catch up, I'm sure. All right, well, we can see them behind us. They're kind of backed up for a second, so there's going to be a whole bunch here in just a quick succession.
It's about to be
madness look at that.
In front of your eyes, folks.
Again, a lot of work.
I want to thank you wherever you are for watching. I know, again, continue to let us know in the comments where you're from. I see a lot of comments on the side there, so I know folks are watching and engaged and are really having a good time. We thank you for being with us.
Yeah, and hey, next year plan to come out and see it for yourself. It is a totally unreal experience in person.
Yeah, I might have got in trouble earlier. I
Here we go.
I'm not a promise to fly somebody. Well, I can't really
even
do that,
see his head. Look at that.
Look at that. Look at that. It's so.
And I hope we can go to the drone for a second.
And he's rolling in.
To see
he's
if it
coming
goes
near
under
the arches. What's going to happen? Is the Grinch going to collide with our town, your town? Hopefully not. I think he's shorter. It's barely, barely.
And I don't see an end behind us, so it's he's going to clear it.
Yeah, it's going to be.
Is he gonna clear it?
Obviously, you're not seeing that, folks at home. We're sorry.
He cleared the arches.
It cleared. So take our word for it. It cleared. Barely by
the work that has gone into these UTVs is just crazy. I mean, people put their UTVs in a garage. Oh, I see the assistant city clerk, deputy city clerk.
Yeah, Lacey.
Right there's Lacey.
And her baby and husband. So yeah, they're on one of them. I know we have so the cool factor is you got businesses and you have individuals that just wanted to come out and experience and be a part of it.
They put their UTVs in a garage somewhere and spend a week or two decorating, and then this is the result. All of them coming together for a parade down Commercial Street.
There's a lot of thought and effort put into these things, especially, I mean, that Grinch one was, that one's quite impressive.
That was quite impressive. A lot of work went into that, just to get it to stay up there.
That was, I'm props to whomever that was. Again,
awesome.
Thank you to everyone, every entity that made this happen in one form or fashion, whether you enter. Hey, Ronnie.
No, it's great. It's great. And seeing a lot of familiar faces is great, too.
Man, everybody
participating.
Well, and we talked about this, Sarah, in a couple different interviews. The smiles on the faces were the big thing. Here we go. Okay,
I see an abominable snowman coming.
I want to get out of this.
Where are you going?
I don't know where I'm going. we're repositioning camera shots here, so we're gonna.
All right. Do you want us out? Yeah. Okay. I'm wondering around.
I didn't think we were supposed to be. You know, people aren't paying to see us. They're wanting to see the show here.
Yeah. Hello.
The lighted UTV parade.
And they're coming at a pretty good pace. They're pretty well spaced out.
Yeah. No. I mean, somebody's really happy with that result. So. Look at all this, Sarah. I mean, everybody just went above and beyond to make this experience. So
yeah, and it's just great. The people out here, the
really
vibe
is,
right now, it's great.
This really is a lot of fun. So hey, if you're watching, you're thinking, man, I stayed home tonight. I wasn't really feeling it, you know. Well, I hope this tells you that, hey, I should have been there. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Come out next year.
Yeah, I mean,
it's the second Friday in December every year.
There you go.
And I do know that, S&H does donate some UTVs to other people to use during the parade. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, we highlighted, several times about their participation and help with this. Of course, can't thank Lake Regional enough on putting their support behind Christmas on Commercial.
Well, and downtown, just the revitalization in general. Yeah. They've been a great partner. We have a lot of great partners, a lot of great donors. And Lake Regional has been an exceptional one with this event.
All of the, I mean, there's just so many.
Last several years.
It's really gotten behind the downtown effort, and it's kind of one of those no-brainers. And everybody always knew downtown the impact it could have, but it's like when you establish that Main Street approach, it just takes things to a whole new level, opens up new doors. There was some significant support early on that kind of jump-started things, and it's kind of a cool. I know the folks can't see it at home here, but what I'm, seeing those that are here live and experiencing it can see this light-up UTV parade. They can see the downtown tower lit up. So there's just, what an atmosphere. So what I'm trying to tell you, folks, if you're from wherever you are and you've not been to Lebanon in a hot minute, or you've never been to Lebanon, and we hope there's a combination of both factors, come on down.
Right. Come see us.
The calendar. You said second?
It's the second Friday in December.
Okay, so there you go, folks. Go ahead. For those of us old school, turn it, write it on the calendar. My mama would still write it on the calendar. I'll put it in my phone and put it on my calendar there.
We got a
Kansas City Chiefs.
They're playing Chiefs Kingdom.
Chiefs Kingdom.
That's great. That's great. Oh, and I see another giant one. It's
here's a big old Santa. Excuse me, here's a big old Frosty. Sorry.
Big old Frosty.
I just want to see Santa. Santa's down at the Cackle Hatchery, and I told him to tell him I've been good and give me lots of presents, but I don't think that's going to happen.
Well, we'll see.
I think they were just giving me lip service. They're not going to talk to Santa on my behalf. We're going to tell them I've been bad. Now, we thank Cackle Hatchery, too, for being down there and having a lot to do for the kiddos here tonight.
And the amazing stuff that they do for downtown just all the time, too. So it takes a village.
Everybody's having a great time. Look at this. Everybody's festive, too. A lot of people.
Festive outfits. Look at this.
Everybody's, people are dressing up and really going all out. I mean,
they're getting into it, that's for sure.
They're not sitting idly by and just, I'll just throw a couple lights on there. They go above and beyond.
They do.
I'm just curious how they make them work. That's just amazing to me.
Well, you use an inverter, that's for sure.
Well, get into the technical aspects of it here, young lady.
No, this is great. And somewhere toward the end, there's a downtown UTV.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you've been waiting on that one.
I have been waiting on it. And now this one that's going to be coming up soon has also decorated the tires.
Look at this.
I think that's the first one of those I've seen.
Those watching at home, look at this screen shot right now. Look at this.
Oh, that's awesome.
People putting lights on themselves?
Yeah.
As she may have had lighted sunglasses. I mean, it's crazy. You see it yet?
I don't see the end yet, but I'm stepping out in the street. It might look like it's getting closer. We might have another 15 or 20 coming through. There's a Rudolph with an abominable snowman on the front.
For sure.
We've got a Grinch onesie.
Oh, there's my presents. There's my presents.
There's your present.
The Grinch stole them.
Go get it.
Santa had my presents. The Grinch. Well, I saw a bunch of. There's several Grinches out here tonight.
There are. It's a popular Christmas time character.
Man.
There's a UTV coming that's decorated from the front like it's Rudolph.
I want to recall, I know several people talked about coming from, I know there's some outside of town folks in this tonight. Not only
oh yeah,
I can't remember the exact cities, but I know they were coming from
near St. Louis and near Kansas City. Yeah. Yep, come down to be in the parade. And I do see, I think, a sheriff UTV. So we're getting close.
We're getting close, man. What a night it's been. You can't stress it enough. We really appreciate everybody.
Oh, and watching. I see the downtown UTV is coming imminently.
On its way.
Here we go.
What a great night it's been.
Pulling up the end. Look at that. Here comes the downtown.
By Mel's, the Downtown Lebanon. Of course, it makes sense. Downtown Lebanon to be in its own UTV parade. Yes. That makes a lot of sense.
And then wrapping it up, we've got a LPD vehicle.
Department. Man. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Lieutenant Matt Wright driving in there. Sarah.
Brian.
My voice held up for the most part.
Almost.
If we had to go another 10 minutes, I'm in trouble.
Well, I think we can wrap it up now. The parade is going under the arches. It's going to go down Washington and back down 2nd Street. Oh, this way?
Yeah, we're being
okay.
summons here. Wow.
Okay, we can go back in now. Yeah, awesome. Very exciting stuff. Thank you to everybody who came out, who entered the parade. Thank you to Lake Regional.
Thank you to everybody.
Thank you for watching.
City of Lebanon for all its support. Everyone just being a part of this fantastic event. This is what it's all about. Christmas season. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are. We thank you for being with us here tonight. So.
Yeah, awesome. All right, well, signing off from Downtown Lebanon, I'm Sarah Hanks,
I'm Brian
Executive
Thompson.
Director of Downtown Lebanon. Brian Thompson.
Thank you.
Executive Director of Lebanon Regional Economic Development.
That's it.
Awesome. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you guys.
Come next year.
Yeah. Merry Christmas. Start singing, Sarah.
No.
Come on. The after show. I'm just kidding.